We stay in the US amid exciting and indeed pioneering times. This is for women's volleyball now, right here in Atlanta. We've got the city's newest pro sports team, The Vibe, and they've been making good positive headlines, and for good reason too. They were the first team to punch their ticket to the postseason, having wrapped up the top seed in the inaugural 7-team league a couple of weeks back. Thursday night was their last game of the regular campaign, and they would leave nothing to chance with yet another victory, this time against the Columbus Fury. In this, the Professional Volleyball Federation's historic and first ever season.
I sometimes get the question, you can make a living doing that? I'm like, yes, you can.
It's the #1 girl sport in high school right now, and so being able to keep building that so now high school girls have something to look forward to. And so now they're finding out the ways of how do I become just like those girls on the court, and I think that's really, really cool and it's really special.
It's really hard to encapsulate how I feel because it's just immense gratitude. I never thought this was going to be a possibility for me to play here in the States. Right after college, the only chance you had to continue your career was to go overseas and play.
The Atlanta Vibe and the Pro Volleyball Federation are breaking new ground in women's sports, a first real opportunity to provide its players with, quote, a living wage in the United States. And it's not just inspiration on the court either. The Vibe are the only league side with an all-female leadership team, including their owner.
I strongly believe we're going to look back in 10 years from now and you're going to be like, of course there's pro volleyball. One of my most favorite stories is when we did their draft this fall. So we had our very first draft this December, and we took 5 players out of college, and in the social post there was 2 girls, and they had a sign and it said, Coach Todd, I'm available for the 2035 draft. And that's what this is about, right? This is about now having someone to look up to follow, and know that there's a path to become a pro and that they can follow their dreams.
They were invested from day one, and I think that speaks volumes of where women are. Like, women can invest in other women. It doesn't have to be the men's sport helping the women's sport. Women can help each other, but also that other young girls, sometimes the goal might not be to play volleyball, but to be able to own something like this, to be a part of something like this, can now also be an option because they're seeing it just as well as they're seeing us.
And what they're seeing in person is a lot of fun too. The fans getting up close and personal with their heroes, building bonds and traditions, basically from scratch.
For the pass, they yell A. For a set, they yell T. And then for an attack, they yell L. It's so fun to be a part of that. So I just think that come give it a try. You don't know, if you don't give it a try, you might like it and become a whole new fan of the sport of volleyball.
And our best wishes to all the competing teams in this historic postseason. Much to look forward to. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. We're going to leave you with scenes of joy for all concerned at Ipswich Town as we go right inside the Tractor Boys locker room. Take care and see you next time. Bye for now.